So I had my CB up here on these mounts, and I had the power supply up here, and I'll tell you the story in a minute. But basically, the radio blew up, so I put it over here. I took it down because I was going to have a look at it a few weeks ago, but I didn't, so I put it up on the shelf. So this is what it is. So let's go and get it up on the bench, and we're going to have a quick look through it and just see what's happened inside it. Ah, right. How's it going, you lot? So, I must point out a few things to just disclaim to start with, right? I'm no radio professional, or not a rig doctor. I'll take things apart and I'll unsolder things, I'll resolder things, I'll replace parts if it's obvious and just see what happens. But I've got no scopes, I've got no testing equipment, so I don't usually take good radios apart and try to repair them. I give them to a local rig doctor. He's not doing a lot at the minute, so I don't know how this is going to go. But just for a bit of fun, I would usually, when it exploded, I would have just taken it apart and had a look for myself. But I thought it might be fun for you lot to have a look. You know, just see what happened, because I dare say there's some of you lot out there watching this that know a hell of a lot more than me, and you're going to know exactly what happened inside this. I've got a rough idea myself. So basically what happened was, I turned my PSU on. I have it set to the 13.8 volts. It just sits there and that. So now I turned it on, and I walked away to the bench, and all of a sudden I heard a bang, and it was a bang. It was, I mean, I thought something had blown up outside or something. You know, so I'm looking round and I'm thinking, that's bloody loud. You know, it made your ears ring. And I didn't know what it was until I saw smoke coming from the corner. And what it was, smoke was pouring out the top from around here, from around the edges. Smoke was just basically just coming out, and all from around the front, around the dials, all the smoke was coming out, and it was pouring out. It was grey smoke, and it smelled like that burning plastic smell. You know exactly. Many of you blown up a burner or a radio in the past. And I'm thinking, oh bloody hell, what's happened here? And when I looked at the PSU, it's got an amp read. It's a Polestar 30M. It's got an amp reading and a voltage meter on it, and that was on the 20 volts, and the warning light was on. So I've gone, oh crap. So I've switched that off and disconnected the power wires, but I think it was too late, obviously, because it's already gone bang. And the smoke stopped. But yeah, so that's what's happened. For some reason, that power supply has malfunctioned. I don't know why, I haven't looked into that yet. And it was still on the 13 volt setting, but the warning light was on. So for some reason, that power supply has malfunctioned, and I hadn't realised it. And it's been put in 20 volts. But the interesting thing was, the radio wasn't actually turned on. The radio was off, because I had turned the PSU on, walked away, because I was just thinking of stuff, and I didn't actually turn the radio on, so the radio was off. But anyway, regardless, it was pumping 20 or more volts in there. The warning light was on the PSU because it malfunctioned. So I've had a bit of an explosion. So just for fun, pure fun, nothing more than fun. So you can comment all you like about my unprofessionalism or whatever you want, but it's pure fun. And what I want you lot to do is just to put a comment. I mean, you can skip forward and cheat if you want, whatever you want to do, but stick a comment down below now of what you think has gone wrong inside here. I reckon we're going to have a big explosion on a certain part, but it may look unscathed, and if it does, I might plug it into another PSU and see if it still works, but I don't think it will. It won't. It won't bang and smoke come out everywhere. There's going to be something visible on this board. But stick a comment what you think it is, or what you know it is, because like I say, a lot of you out there are probably going to know a hell of a lot more than me. I've only been into radio for about 10 years, whereas you lot probably been in it for 40 odd years or whatever. Anyway, let's get into this radio, shall we? Right, so what side should I take off? I'll tell you what, the power wire is on on the bottom of the radio, so I'm going to take the bottom of it off, because I reckon that's where we're going to have the visible damage. So we'll just take out these screws. This was a very, very good, it's a Uni Ace 100, and it was working spot on mint. It was. I acquired it in a job lot of radios very, very long time ago. And it seems that it had been refurbished or something, because it came with a sticker on it with a phone number. And it said repair, service and new mic. Total new mic, £19.75. And it came with that sticker already on it. And it sat in a box for many years. I had it. And until one day I opened up the box, got all the radios out and started plugging them in to see which ones worked and which ones didn't. Turns out this one was spot on. Put out exactly 4 watts. The receive was great. The audio coming out of it was great when I put it in with the power mic. So it's a very big shame that I've killed it accidentally, but I'm pretty sure if I can't fix it, my local rig doctor will. Like I said, he's not doing a lot at the minute, but when he gets time, I'm sure if I pay him enough, he'll fix it. So what have we got in here then? Well, there's nothing visible on this side that I can see that's exploded, unless it exploded on the other side of the board. Like I said, I am very inexperienced when it comes to this. I mean, you know, I'll unsolder a pot or I'll unsolder a resistor and put a new one in or something like that. It's very simple doing that sort of stuff, but I don't, because I don't have the test equipment, I don't usually dibble dabble too much inside these CB radios. So we've got some cobwebs in there. It's not smelling of burning anymore. I'm guessing it was a capacitor or something that's exploded. But I can't, I don't know about you lot. We might have to take the other side of it off and have a look on the other side, but I can't see anything in there that may have gone. I was expecting one of these, you know, to be splattered or have a burn mark somewhere, but there's nothing. So let's take off the top of the casing and see what we got inside there. All you lot are probably sitting there going, I know what it is, I know what's gone bang, it'll be this, it'll be that. Brilliant, put the comments down there, because it's interesting to see what it actually is. And I'll tell you what I'll do, if I can get, if it goes to plan, just for fun. Remember, this is pure fun, because everyone's blown up a radio, haven't they? You know, I've never blown a radio up by putting too much voltage in it before, though. I've blown radios up by, I put a power mic into it once, and it put power down the wrong track and blew something in the board. I've blown radios up by turning the power up too much, and it killed the finals outputs. I've done that many times. Same for boots, you know, you put too much power through them. I've blown plenty of them up, but I've never blown a radio up by putting too much power, like too much volts through it. Because I don't have anything that's 24 volts, so I had nothing to plug it into that could blow a radio up. So, well, we have got a bit of blackening. There's nothing too bad around here. Got a bit of blackening there. I don't know whether you can see that or not. I don't know whether, what am I still holding that for? It's not even connected. I don't know whether it's that, but we've got a bit of blackening there, look. And it seems to have puffed around this red wire here. We don't really have too much else that looks burnt or anything, just this. I'm wondering if I should plug it in and see what happens. I reckon it might be that's gone bang, you know. That one looks alright. But that one, there is a bit of blackening around that wire, as if that's sort of gone out there. There's no burn marks on the inside of this radio. But if I plug it in, maybe I'll do further damage. Who knows? Should I risk plugging it in? Yeah. I think I'm going to plug it in and see what happens. Do you think I should do that? Do you think that's a silly thing to do? I may have already killed it anyway. So should I plug it? I think I'm going to plug it in. The temptation. You're probably all sitting there going, no, 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 no. You'll do more damage. You'll do this. You'll do that. But I'm going to be silly and I'm going to plug it in. Let me just set up a power supply. Right. That's what I've got. Got a power supply. I've got a fuse as well. That's interesting actually. I don't know. I wonder why the fuse didn't blow. Oh. Because we've got 15 amp. So it's because I got a 15 amp fuse in there. That's why it didn't blow. I didn't even realise I had a 15 amp fuse in there. We've got any more fuses. What's on this one? Well, let's swap the fuse over. Just in case it happens again. 250 volt. 250 volt? 3 amp, yeah, 3 amp. Blimey. 15 amps. No wonder it didn't blow. Right, so we'll stick that 3 amp fuse in here. So if anything happens, the fuse should blow. Now, the only thing I'm worried about happening is killing this power supply, because it's old, or doing more damage to the radio, but, you know, in the name of entertainment, let's plug it in. Boom. So, there will be our radio. Plug that in there, like that. Alright, I need to get this ready so you lot can... There we go. Just turn these wires around a little bit. Stick that one on there. I think this power supply works. I'm pretty sure it does. Right. So, here we go, my friends. On. Where's the on button? There it is. Ready? Go. Well, it's on. It's turned on. The channels all select. 20. I wonder if it'll work. Do you reckon it'll work? PA button. So I can't get a microphone and plug a microphone in. What have I got? Oh, Uniden, yeah, Uniden. Get a microphone out, plug it in. I'll take this microphone out of this radio and put that in there. Hold it. Your keys? It only bloody keys up, doesn't it? Right. I think we should plug an antenna into it and see if we can get a contact. Right, so I've stuck an aerial in the back of it and plugged it into the IMAX. No meters or anything, I've just plugged the aerial straight into it. We're picking up some noise, so it is receiving. If I turn this squelch down. We are getting something. So, see if we got anyone out there. Hello? Anyone about on the 1-1? Channel 11, who's about? Anyone about? Anyone around on the 11? Anyone around? Hello? Let's see. We'll see. I'll skip around. I don't want to bore you lot, so I'll if I find someone, I'll cut it in. Right, I couldn't find anyone on any channel, so what I've done is I've contacted a friend, and he's going to come on the 11, and we're going to see what the, you know, what it's like. And well, I don't know. Hopefully it still works. We'll see what happens. Matt, you out there, dude? Someone blew this radio.
Hello?
Hello, hello? You out there, Matt?
Yes, fine, thanks, you alright?
Bloody hell, yeah, I'm good, mate, really good, yeah. You never guess what happened to this radio?
It broke up, dude.
Oh, is it breaking up, is it?
Yeah, the microphone, that's all.
Well, it might be the radio. Am I understandable, though?
It's perfect, no problems at all.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, this radio blew up, mate. It literally exploded.
Oh, well done, good job with it. So it might be just wire on the microphone, could be.
Yeah, maybe. This is just a quick setup that I've got. I ain't got the cover on it at the minute. Yeah, no, what it was, the power supply, I had a PSU on it, obviously, and it put in more than 20 volts into it, and it blew up. It went bang, and smoke was pouring out of it everywhere. And so I've just taken it apart now, and I can't find anything wrong. So I plugged it in, and hey presto.
The audio goes from loud to quiet, and then goes back to loud again. So I don't know if there's a big switch somewhere for deconnection in your microphone, or the big connection in your microphone's plug, or whatever.
Alright, let me try a different mic. Give me a couple of secs, let me hook up a different mic there, Matt. So I'm just going to get a different microphone because he's complaining that the audio is going quiet and loud again, so I'll get a different microphone. Right, so I was using this high gear M75, but now I've got this Delta. So we'll plug this one in, MP2, we'll plug this one in and see what happens. Take that one out. Plug that one in. Right, let's see what he says now. You out there, Matt?
No audio.
What, nothing at all?
No audio.
What about now, Matt?
No, nothing.
What about now?
Well, that's it, down the top.
Alright, how about now?
It's still the same, but, what is it, power mic you got?
Yeah, it's just a Delta power mic, and what it is, every radio I plug it into, I have to adjust the volume, you know, the modulation on it, and obviously it was a bit quiet and now it's a bit loud. It's in the middle now. What's it like?
Okay, but you've got buzz with you.
Alright, I think the buzzing is to do with this microphone. It always buzzes. It picks up the interference from the fluorescent lights in the room.
Bit weird, isn't it?
It's only this microphone that does it, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I'm more interested in the radio, dude. You're in a video, by the way, I'm currently filming you, so say hi. I'm just more interested in the radio, mate. Is it still working? Obviously it is working. Because like I said, it went bang and it was a lot of smoke coming out of it. So obviously something has gone wrong in there after it had that 20 odd more volts put into it. But I'm surprised it's working, to be honest, Matt.
Yeah, but yeah, Rick works fine. Hello, people in the rain can hear me. Yeah, it's fine, no problem at all. Just saying that if you want to flog it, you'll need like a good rig and with good audio, and I think that's the right one for you. That's the right one.
Well, I've just I've cut most of that out, but you see that it was working perfectly well. I had a good long chat for about 30 minutes, well, roughly 30 minutes. I've been chatting there to Matt, doing long overs as long as I could do, without running out of things to say, keeping it going. I put the case back on it because I wanted, I just felt like I thought I would. And there doesn't seem to be any trouble. I've got a buzz, but the buzz is the microphone. I'm sure it is, because it doesn't buzz with this one, but it does buzz with this. And this microphone always buzzes. It doesn't matter what radio picks up. This microphone picks up interference. But it seems to be working fine. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use it. I'm just going to keep using it and see what happens. But I'm pretty surprised about that. Was you lot surprised? Did you lot think that it was not going to work? I certainly thought it weren't going to work. I was pretty sure that it weren't even going to turn on. But it did. And it's working. And it hasn't been getting hot and nothing's done anything weird. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at that, I suppose. Right, so I've done a little bit of investigating with old Matt there. And we've determined that this microphone is definitely the buzzing problem with this radio. It doesn't buzz with the radio that I wired it up for. But I plugged this one back in. Oh, hello. I plugged this one back in, put a new battery in it, and the buzzing has gone. Because with this microphone plugged in, if I keyed up and put my hand on top of the radio, the buzzing went. And he filmed it and sent me the video.
Hands on the radio. Hands off. Hands on. Hands off.
It's funny, it's buzzing, put the hand on the radio, the buzzing goes on his end. So it's earthing on this microphone. No buzzing with this mic. And the radio is performing 100%. There's no problem with this radio at all. We had a good chat. Over an hour, I would say. Definitely over an hour. It got really hot on the back, as you would expect. Really hot towards the back. Not anything around here. I took the cover off again. Nothing was doing anything that you would suspect. So, really surprised that it still works, but I'm pleased it does. I'm probably going to send it off to the rig doctor if he feels like working on it, just to give it a service and perhaps change that. Just see if there's anything wrong with it, but I'm surprised it works. So anyway, that was a delightful. I thought it was going to be a bit of a failure video, but that was quite good. So I really appreciate you lot watching that. I'm interested, obviously at the moment I don't know what you lot are going to be commenting. I'm interested to see what you lot were saying, or that you thought it was going to be. Obviously something did go wrong. Whether that bang was partially in the power supply, I don't know. And the smoke was definitely coming from the radio. So something has been damaged, that's for sure. Something has been damaged in that radio. So I'm interested, at the moment I am, to see what you lot have commented saying it's this, it's that, whatever, because it's just interesting. But I may just unsolder that and put that new one in anyway, but I don't have any testing equipment like I said, so I can't test it afterwards. I ain't got no scopes, I ain't got nothing. All I've got is a few dummy loads, some meters, because I'm a bit, you know, if it works, it works. I don't bother, you know, making it perfect. If I want something perfect, I'll send it off to the rig doctor, like I said, and get it properly done, because he's got all the equipment and things. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to do plenty more giveaways this year, and I want to give away a CB. So I've had quite a few requests for doing reviews on CBs. What's the best one to buy? How's the T800? What ones, you know, what handheld CB is a good one to buy? I don't have any handheld CBs, so I'm thinking about having a look, see if I can get hold of a handheld or a couple of handheld. I've only got old ones from the 80s, Harvards and things. So I'm thinking about getting a hold of some. But if you own a radio shop and you want to be involved with me and send me a radio that I can give away to my viewers, hello, to give away, then please, I want to, you know, that'd be great, because, you know, I better give away a much better radio then. I can't afford one of the bloody expensive ones to give away, but if you want to send me one to give away, brilliant. And you know, that'd be fantastic. But I'm going to give plenty of giveaways away. I'm going to have plenty of giveaways this year. We're only in May in 2019, so I've got plenty of time. This summer's going to be bloody brilliant. I'm going to have loads of CB stuff. I've got a rig that I'm going to rig up in the car. I'm going to perfect the van one. It's going to be bloody mint. Properly excited about all the radio stuff that's going to happen this year. So if you want to win a radio, don't know what type of radio yet I can afford to give away, but it might be a Thunderpole one, or it might just, I don't know what it'll be. But if you want to win a CB, subscribe and stay tuned, because there'll be one coming up, dudes. There'll be one coming up. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Have a good evening or morning or whatever it is. Thanks for watching. See you around.